Hey guys, I'm Chris. We have just put together this classic 32-inch barbecue. If you want to check out the video of us putting it together and seeing how easy it is, check out the link. I'm going to now show you the internal components and how everything goes in, make it nice and easy for you when you get yours at home. So when you get your classic 32 or any Grandfire barbecue, everything will be inside. Your burners are already installed. All your grills and all other parts are inside the barbecue. So the classic 32 has 3 cooking zones. You have a hot plate, you have a standard grill, and you also have a sear burner. So depending on the way you want to set it up, you can have your hot plate in the middle or on the left side. I'm going to put it in on the left side first. That just sits on top, just like so. So the next step will be your flame tamer, which is going to sit underneath your barbecue grill. It just sits on top of the notches, just like so. And then your barbecue grill just sits on top, like that. The next zone will be your sear burner. So the first part to put in will be your bracket for your sear glass. You'll see that there's 2 notches. These both go to the back and sits over top, just like so. The next piece will be your sear glass. Now this is made to cover the burner. It's designed to withstand some really, really high temperatures, but obviously being glass, you need to be careful not to knock it. It will chip and break quite easily. And that just sits into the bracket, just like so. The next part of your grill will be the sear burner grill. Now, we get a lot of questions about which way this should go. This V-shape up or down. To be honest, there's no right or wrong. It is designed for the V's to point down. However, like I said, there's no right or wrong depending on your preference. And that just sits over top of the sear glass, like so. So the next part is going to be your rotisserie bracket. The 32 Classic comes with the rotisserie as standard, and all you need to do, it sits on the side like this, comes with all the nuts and bolts required. So the next part is your rotisserie motor. Nice and easy, that just sits over the bracket, like so. Now we're going to put in the removable warming rack. There's 2 holes at the back, it slides into the back and then sits on the bracket, just on the sides. The next step is just setting up your rotisserie. So I find the easier way to do this is just sit it up into the brackets like so. And you've got your 2 forks. Obviously need to be a little careful, these are pretty sharp. You can slide your first one on. And then you can slide your second fork on like so. Obviously still being careful not to stab yourself. You can tighten them up. And the next step is your collar. That just goes over the threaded end. Slot it into where it needs to sit. And then you can slide the square end into your rotisserie motor. Final step, you can screw on the handle and your rotisserie is ready to go. And the final step is your battery for your rear burner igniter. So you'll get a battery in the box. So just pull your battery out. You just need to unscrew the button. The negative end goes into the barbecue and then that will just go in over top. And just a quick test, if you push the button in, you'll hear it clicking. So there you have it. That's the classic 32 barbecue. I'm Chris, and I will see you in the next one.